First question is first gig you went to.
The first gig I went to uh, was to the Glasgow Apollo, and I went to see the Sensational Harvey band. I was had just turned 12, so I was a wee bit young probably, uh, and I think they were touring the Impossible Dream album, and it was amazing. I mean, I really liked. I was really into Bowie when I was, just through the charts really. So anything that was theatrical, like Alex Harvey, really worked for me. So that was fantastic, amazing.
Perfect, thank you. The last gig you went to.
Right, the last gig I went to was it would be one of the Frets concerts that I put on. Uh, it would have been Bernard Butler and Norman Blake and James Grant in the Macintosh Church in Glasgow, and that was first time I'd actually seen a concert in the Macintosh Church, and it was quite an amazing environment. So yeah, that was really good.
Thank you, it was amazing. Gig that most surprised you, good or bad?
Gig that most surprised me was in a positive way was probably I went to see the Residents playing at the Queen's Hall in Edinburgh. When would that be? Be 1983, and I had been into the Residents through hearing them on John Peel. It was fairly left field music. I bought they did a 7-inch cover version of Satisfaction, the Rolling Stones song. It was fairly atonal, so I used to terrify my younger siblings by playing it at full volume. And so I went to see the Residents, and their concert was actually called. It was a more like a theatrical show. It was called the Mole Show. So I didn't know what I was expecting, but it was kind of like halfway between a ballet and a theatre show and some avant-garde noise. So it was fantastic.
Brilliant. Nah, I never saw them. I wish I had. Bucket gig in the past you wished you went to.
Right, concert I wish I'd seen. There's a few that involved the Buzzcocks at the Glasgow Apollo. The first time I was meant to be going, and because I lived away out in Straven, and I didn't have a car. It was quite difficult to get to Glasgow unless someone's dad would give you a run in. And it was the Buzzcocks supported by Joy Division. Missed that, and also I'm a massive Subway Sect fan. So I think their tour before that it was the Buzzcocks supported by Subway Sect. So I missed both of them, and I really wish I'd been at them.
Okay, thank you. Band or artist you have saw the most.
Right, I think the artist I've seen more than any other would probably be Joseph K. Uh, at that time in my life, I was really young. I'd be, well, I was about 16 or 17, something like that. And Joseph K used to play quite often at the time, when they'd signed to Postcard. So I saw them. I used to go through to all their gigs in Edinburgh and all their gigs in Glasgow or the Bungalow Bar. So I saw them a lot, and then I was the band called Article 58, and Malcolm Ross from Joseph K produced a single that was released in Joseph K's manager's label. So I think through these connections, Article 58 supported Joseph K on a short run of English dates. So we saw them every night, and they were absolutely incredible.
Thank you. And last one live album you must own.
Velvet Underground 1969, or there's an expanded version of it called the Matrix tapes, which was recorded by the Voidoids guitarist Robert Quine. Uh, that's the only live album anybody needs.
Perfect. That's great, Douglas. Thanks very much for that.
Okay.